Hey everyone, it's the 23rd of May. The time is 2:44 p.m. and the temperature is 16 degrees. And I am in Copenhagen on Kronprinsessegade Street. I'm going to make my way towards the garden and castle close by here. It's just as we keep walking forward, we're going to get to a garden and I think the Rosenborg castle or palace from the 16th or 17th century. And I'm going to walk through the gardens a little bit. And then on the other side are the Botanic Gardens. We'll see if we make it that far. And I'll have a look at them as well. It's a very windy day, so sorry about that. You can probably hear it as we go along. But hopefully once we get somewhere, I was just sitting on a bench there and it wasn't too windy there. So it's just depending on where we are in terms of buildings and trees and where the wind is going. Oh, we got an interesting wall art here. Continue on to the next crossing where we will be able to make our way into the park, I think. Oh, what is... Actually, there's an entrance here. So you can cycle, you can barbecue. No electric scooters. This is the garden, and then the Rosenborg slot or castle. So we'll have a look and walk, I think, towards the castle through the park. It's a lovely sunny day and people are making the most of all of the outside spaces here. Look at the trees, they're really blooming. If it wasn't for the wind, it would be a really, really lovely warm day. There's a sign for no dogs in the flower bed there. It's quite funny. I haven't been in the gardens before, so I'm just kind of making my way around. I think there's a basketball court over there behind the wall of green. Someone somewhere is playing a guitar as well. There seems to be a little cafe up ahead. That must be popular on a day like this. and a playground with crocodiles and dinosaurs. Although that one seems like it maybe has wings, I'm not sure. Oh, and this would be for coffee and ice cream. Seems like the perfect setting for it as well. Make a turn to the left here and head towards where I think I can see the towers of the castle. There's the ice cream offering, mint chocolate, strawberry chocolate. Seems like all the classics. It's full of people just on picnics, lying around, playing. It's really nice to see people using the outdoor space. There's the castle. Copenhagen has a lot of castles, or some of them on the map are marked as palaces. And I think most of them are now in some other use. Well, there are some that say they are accommodation for the royals. Walked by the Queen's Winter Palace earlier today. Those trees are just really beautiful. Perfect time to see them. Can I go through here? Yes, I can. And it's more sort of a plant garden inside here. Oh wow, they do have soldiers with guns guarding. So I guess that would still be in some kind of use. I'm not a good guide in that sense. I'm not familiar with the royalty. But regardless of that, it's very, very pretty. I like the tall green walls around here. Creates a very nice feel walking around. I wonder if this takes us to the main street. And then Botanic Gardens should be on the other side if that's the case. There's also an echo. There's also a natural history museum in this corner here. Some very pretty views. I'm wondering where is it best to cross? Is there a crossing somewhere? Maybe in the corner there. that would be the State Art Museum on the other side there. And then the Natural History Museum on my left now. We'll walk by it on our way to the Botanic Garden. It's on the edge of the gardens. The light has just changed. It's a space camp on the other side. This would be another gate into the garden we just came from. I think it will be a little bit of a wait before the light cycle changes here, because I just missed the light as I walked here. But I haven't noticed it being too long here. It seems to be fairly short cycles, luckily. Here we go. Shorter than I'm used to, I think. Which is probably also one of the side effects of having so many cyclists in the city. Maybe even a little bit less cars for the city this size. I don't know, it feels like that. And I think there are also quite a few pedestrian areas. So this is now the Natural History Museum. It does have some dinosaurs, which seems to be the attraction most people are most interested in. Well, it has Wildlife Photographer of the Year exhibition going on right now. That would be interesting. And something on the Neanderthalers. Yeah, reading that at the same time and trying to speak English is very challenging to me sometimes. 3 languages at once. So as soon as I find a gate, we'll be able to enter the Botanic Gardens, hopefully. There should be one on this side. I did see a path going through on the map. There's the castle on the other side. Having all of the churches and castles and palaces and whatever you call them gives the city a kind of a nice historic feel, as well as the many modern buildings. It's a nice mix, and it is really mixed. You get the feel that there is a good mix of modern and old stuff. And I haven't really visited the museums this time, which is a little bit of a shame. I hope I'll get the chance when I come back next time. I was only here for a couple of days, so that doesn't leave a lot of time to do anything but walk around town. And I did go to a couple of concerts, so I did hear music, which is amazing to hear live music again. It's a great experience that I've missed a lot. It's fantastic that that's back. Oh, a bird just came through. Hey. I think I see people going in through the gate here. guess. No, is there a gate? Is there an entrance? It is a locked entrance, so not this way. Definitely no one going in there. That's for the staff to go in. Oh, it does look really pretty in there. I'm sure we'll get a gate at some point. It's quite a large area as well, the Botanic Garden. So I'm not surprised there's not a gate at every corner. We're coming to one of the bigger stations here. So that must be also the end of the gardens. The station end hopefully has an entrance as well. I was kind of hoping to come out here and go on to explore some of the streets. I'm going to a restaurant for lunch. So we'll see how it goes now, once I find a gate in first. So that would be for the train there. There is an open gate here. Let's see what it's for. Sorry. It's advertising 1 ticket, 3 museum experiences. It's for the Plum House and for the Natural History Museum. Oh, how pretty. You'd have to be local to buy some of these though. But very, very pretty. Oh, there is that one exit that is closed. It's saying there. Look at the tree. So many pretty flowers. It does start feeling more like summer when you have the flowers in bloom. I do want to get view of the lake in the middle. It's very, very pretty. There's a butterfly house. More people enjoying their day out. There's a lot of parks and outside space that people can use, which is really, really nice to have those green spaces, especially in the summer. Oh, look at that. That's the that must be the palm tree house. Some of the trees still don't have leaves. Surprised to see that. How pretty is that? It's another great place to walk and relax. Just in the city center as well. On the other side there, it's more sort of little paths going to the distance.
It's the
construction going on at the background, but generally just a really nice place for people to relax on a sunny day like this. I like the look of the traditional looking palm tree house. That must be a bit older, and a butterfly house would be there, I guess. You have all the different plants and flowers as you would expect for a botanical garden. Very, very pretty. But I'm also kind of stuck behind people here, so slow going. Oh, they even have some bamboo growing. So this is actually a really, really big garden that you can go and explore. With lots and lots of different flowers. You can see pretty amazing ones in the distance there. But I'm going to make my way back towards the gate. And this is also a really, really beautiful space with some nice flowers. I think some spaces where they grow these at the background, glass houses. Lots of variety here, and you could go walk around and just spot what everything is. Everything has a little sign. Very pretty. I think as I walk around the building here, I'm going to be able to go to the same gate here and then out to the street. I'll just walk a little bit towards the street where the restaurant is. It's not far from here, just a couple of minutes I'd imagine, so that should make a good length for a video. People and birds mixing on the slope there. there is a really strong smell from this tree here and the flowers. It's very beautiful. Now the question becomes how to cross this. And I guess the answer is follow the crowd. Stuck on a platform here while both sides are showing red. And over there everyone's waiting to go. And it's changed to red, so someone's going next. That just gives you an idea of how many bikes there really are. Seeing everyone waiting and crossing. It's the next one as well. That's the park where we started from, and the other side of the castle. I see it's already possible to drive without the roof on if you have one of these convertibles. It would be cold with the wind though. Guess it doesn't bother everyone as much. Don't think I want this one yet, although I don't also remember the exact name, which is always a fun game to play. And I guess while we're walking towards the street, which I may or may not remember once I see it. I think it starts with a K. That's just how far we are with this. Thank you so much for joining me today for the walk from Kronprinsessegade Street to the Castle Gardens and Botanic Gardens. Not through all of it, but we did have a nice little peek at how it looks. and on a sunny day like this, what better place to explore than that. That was a little shop specializing in jazz music. During my stay, I went to visit the Mojo Blues Bar. They had a live gig on Saturday evening, and they kindly reserved a space through email. I can highly recommend it. It's a very sort of legendary place with live music. I think, I'm not sure if it's every evening. It used to be every evening, I think. Could be every evening from 10 o'clock. Definitely worth a visit if that's your thing, if you like that kind of music. But anyway, as I was saying, this will probably be my last video unless I do an airport video from Copenhagen, and the next ones will be from either Finland or Singapore, or both. Both definitely in some order, one or the other. And if you'd like to see more Copenhagen walking videos, then I've recorded a few and I hope they're already on the channel, so go look for those. I'll be back in some time, I'm sure. I've been reminded of what a great city it is and how much I love to be here, so I'll definitely come back. And I also have people who are eagerly waiting to renew their passports to be here as well, so there is a plan being put in place. Well, this seems like a familiar name as well, even though it's not my one I wanted. It is a very nice one. Let's go here. This looks very pretty with the round tower in the distance there. But yeah, you can have a look at those videos if you want to see Copenhagen, and if you like to see more walking videos, then I really appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel, if that's something you'd like to do. Thank you everyone for coming along. It makes it so much more fun for me to do this and gets me to do all of the walks and explore all of the places, and it's really good for me as well. I think this must be a school group here on the other side. So I'm going to go have a late lunch. Thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the walk in Copenhagen, and next one will probably be either an airport video if I do one, or then we'll see if it's in Finland, probably. It's very likely it's in Finland. And then back in Singapore in early June. Thank you so much everyone. And with these views of lovely streets of Copenhagen, I hope I'll see you again soon.